Okay. So transparency moment. My thoughts after this session. Um, I gotta just put these back. So my blood pressure is always good, but my pulse is higher than what my midwife would like it to be. It went down since the last time though, so that was good. But she's like, it's a little concerning, but she said it's concerning, not like seriously concerning, but she said concerning just because I don't want to have a high pulse going into labor, because of course my pulse is going to go up during labor, so we want it to be as low as possible. So she was just talking about me doing yoga and meditation and mindfulness like techniques to lower that. But she did say if it continues to be high and doesn't regulate, she would refer me to a cardiologist just to make sure that it's not something going on. She was like, some people do have higher pulses than others, but just in case. So she had asked if I had ever went to a cardiologist before or anything. I'm like, no. So that's that. But she did say that fear can cause it to be higher. And so I was thinking, and I'm like, And so she's like, we want to cleanse that. And so I ended up telling her that I do have some fear, but I was just like, my fear is more so centered around labor, not delivery, um, birth and delivery, but labor, and just my partner not being able to support me in the way that I would prefer. And yeah. And so she was just like, the birth course or whatever. And I'm just like, what the heck? So, I talked about the birth course already. The birth course is in like the $600 range. So I'm like, yeah, I'm not taking that. I can't afford it right now. And she was just like, okay, did you let her know that you couldn't afford it? I'm like, no. And she was just like, closed mouths don't get fed. And she was just like, let her know, ask her if she could provide it to you at a discounted rate. And she said, once you do that, I'll even put $100 toward it. And she was like, you never know who you have that will support you. She's like, create a GoFundMe. People are always giving, for a good cause. And so she was like, you just never know who is there to help you, but don't just opt out of it. And she was like, she recommends it for all first-time parents, but she feels like it will help with my fear as well as helping to make sure he knows his role within our relationship as well. So I'm like, okay. So that makes me uncomfortable, but I'll be doing that. Other thing she told me was all my test results came back good. Glucose, dog did. And she did say that I do seem to be a little anemic. She said just a little though, but she didn't recommend any supplements. She was just like increasing my uptake on like leafy greens, prunes, not doing raisins, not doing or anything like that. And so I think I'll be in the clear anyways, because when I had that appointment, I probably only had my CMOS one time and I didn't have my teas, and one of my teas is strictly for iron. And so I think that's taken care of now, but of course that'll be continued to be monitored. And my partner got his blood drawn so we can see what I'm gonna do about the Rogam shot or what. We also did the Rebozo. I really like that. I really like that. Yeah. It felt good. She said we need to be doing that probably once a day or at least every other day. That felt good. I know a lot of people do the lift and tuck. So when she stands up and you put your hands around her belly and you just lift or whatever. But I think the Rebozo is better because it's just a different feeling. It does cause him to move though, and she did say that that can happen. If you want the baby to move, you can do it that way. He was kicking. I'm like, what's up with you, Kai? Overall, I love her. I really love her. Something that I didn't say about the birth course was she just mentioned how it's really important for you to have a team behind you and a good team. And she was just like, you know, you do have a midwife, you do have a doula, which is great. And she's like, you know, they can assist with birth, and you know, we will assist with birth, but we don't go deep into like fear and stuff. And she was like, you know, I'm not getting all in your business about your relationship or, you know, the bond you have with this person and breaking those things down. So she's like, that's just the aspect that I don't provide that she does. And so she's like, it's really important for you to have the correct team, which is why she recommends that course specifically for first time parents. And I'm just like, okay, okay. I really appreciate her. I really do. Like, she has my best interest at heart. And I feel it. And it's no pressure. My next appointment will do we'll be doing a check vaginally and to see how I'm dilating. And she did say, you know, I have the options of not doing it because she only does what I want to do or whatever. Which I think what I'll do is, I told her I was cool with it, but I think I will let her check me next appointment. But after that, no more checks as far as dilation is concerned. No more putting no fingers up there, no more none of that. But the swab is for the Hep B. She did give the recommendations that if there was like some strands of it, taking probiotics, and then also another option is putting a clove of garlic up there to kill that or whatever. So she was just saying that is an option. Hep B, hepatitis B, or is it strep B? I think it's hep. I'm tired, y'all. I'm out.